So, if astrologers can see the future, why aren't they all rich? The question, of course, puts a smile on my face, and maybe on your face too. It's a question worth asking. I guess at one level, I want to say that astrologers who use astrology to predict stock market trends and so on often do quite well, are ahead of the market. This is not my area. It's not an area that I've been drawn to study, so I don't know very much about it. But I would think of Raymond Merriman and Alfie Lavoie and Grace Morris, a gentleman by the name of Arch Crawford. I'm not sure if he's still at work, but he published one of those very expensive insider tip newsletters that was consistently ahead of the market. When I've spoken with these people, they say astrology is part of it. We use the charts of corporations, usually based on their initial public offering on Wall Street, generally 9:30 a.m. on a Monday. And then based on the transits and progressions to those charts and some larger cyclical things, adding that to fundamental technical analysis, they are able to incorporate astrology into a system that can generate wealth. So I do want to say that because astrologers who use astrology with the intention of becoming rich can often succeed in that. There's nothing wrong with that. But I would quickly add that many people are drawn to astrology for reasons that have nothing to do with getting rich. That is not the intention that they bring to bear. And the great treasure that astrology actually affords us is not fundamentally material wealth. It's spiritual and psychological wealth. It provides a path to intimacy and the issues we have to face in ourselves in order to establish intimacy with another human being. We might say, what greater treasure is there in this world than love, than being close to someone? I don't mean to dodge the question of wealth. I just want to say that astrology is much broader than the pursuit of wealth. And so the question, if astrologers can see the future, why aren't they all rich, is based on the narrow assumption that that is everybody's fundamental intention. It certainly was not mine in life. Astrology has been good to me economically. It's made a good living for me, but more importantly, it's made a meaningful living for me. And I think it is that pursuit of meaning that is the fundamental heart of astrology. I just add one more thing, that the idea that astrologers can see the future is a common misconception. I think even a hard-nosed economic astrologer would say, at best we can see trends and probabilities. That's quite distinct from actually seeing the future. If you're right in your guesses about the market 6 out of every 10 times, you're going to get rich sooner or later if you stick with it. Of course, it means you're wrong 4 out of 10 times. That's not quite the same as seeing the future, but trends and possibilities. As we begin to work with individuals and their own personal journeys, which is the heart of my work and my life, we've entered a system of wild cards, in a sense. With the economy, it's almost like it's easier to predict what the economy of the world is going to do. 7 billion people, all kind of averaged out in their economic behavior. But one person is the quantum unit, the uncertainty principle, the chaos theory, the epicenter of chaos theory, and hallelujah, I love working with that malleability, flexibility, and magic of an individual, totally distinct from seeing the future. It is really much more like attempting to create the future.